The MCHOSE A68. I've heard it has around 128k scan rate, making it one of the fastest magnetic keyboards out there, and you can also get this on a pretty budget-friendly price, which is just impressive. Let's go ahead and check it out. Now that seems to be everything inside the box. Very nice, simple packaging. All of the accessories that you will be needing will come with the box. I really like the topographic design over here. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty happy with the layout. I really love the arrow keys and some extra keys over here like the delete key. I really appreciate those. The strap kinda reminds me of Wooting. I mean, they're one of the guys that started it. But lately, they're not the only ones that are doing the straps. But yeah, speaking of Wooting, the Type-C position over here is kind of similar as well. And that makes me think or curious, will the case fit? I don't think the Tofu Redux will fit since we have an extra layer of keys over here. But I've been informed that cases from Knight are compatible with this keyboard. But yeah, that's the only thing I pretty much know. I'm gonna ask them more in the future. And who knows, maybe I can mod this keyboard, change the case to aluminum. Because yeah, this is made out of plastic. But it is still pretty high quality feeling. But yeah, I got the color or variation white topographic over here. But you can also get it in black topographic or just pure white or just pure black. So yeah, you have a lot of choices to choose from. But yeah, if you want the topographic one, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive compared to the just pure white or black. But yeah, other than that, you can also get it with a lot of different switches. But before we check what type of switch we got over here, let's go ahead and check the keycaps first. But yeah, here they are, very high quality, double shot from what I can see, and it is see-through, both the legends and the topographic design. Man, this is gonna look so cool with the RGB on. I cannot wait to see it. But okay, for the switches, yes, this is hot swappable. Now it should be compatible with TTC and Gateron switches since I'm using a TTC switch right now with this keyboard, or that's what this keyboard came in with. These should be the TTC Uranus Magnetic Switch Esports. I already gave you guys a little sound test earlier with the extra switches, but yeah, closed bottom, I think they sound pretty nice. I don't have any problems with how they feel like. They actually feel pretty nice. I mean, TTC just makes amazing magnetic switches, pretty stable, very minimal wiggle. And yeah, I'm gonna flash some specs in the screen, but also the specs on the other switches that you can get with this keyboard. Here's a little closer look on the PCB. But yeah, now let's go ahead and take a listen to the whole keyboard with the switches and the keycaps on. Now, personally, I think that is amazing sounding, bro. I really like it. The way it sounds, the way it feels. Pretty snappy feeling, the switches. And as well as the stabilizers, they're pretty not rattly. They are pre-lubed. I can see some lube over here. Very nice. I love the efforts they're putting in making this keyboard sound good. I mean, just look at all the layers inside. But a very nice, high-quality sounding keyboard. Now, how about the performance, though? Now, of course, it is a magnetic keyboard. It will have adjustable actuation points. It will have a precision of 0.01 millimeters, very precise. It will also have zero dead zone, but yeah, more details on that later on the web-based software. We're gonna check those out. It will also apparently have snap tap, rappy snappy, but again, more details on the web-based software. Now, this will also have 8,000 Hz polling rate and 32,000 scan rate. Now, that's what they say in the website right now at the moment of filming this video, but it was a pretty crazy topic. I'm not 100% sure if this is the exact variation, where it did say that it can go up to 128,000 in scan rate. But yeah, if you go to the website, they do say that the Ace68 is around 32k scan rate. So I'm not 100% sure which is real. They might have updated it, since I think it used to say 128k scan rate. But yeah, 128k or 32k scan rate, I don't think it's gonna make such a big difference. And the max polling rate is gonna be around 8000 hertz anyway, so I don't think I think 128k is kind of overkill, but still though, you can be assured on the performance of this keyboard. Very nice and responsive. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and plug this keyboard in and see its RGB. Look at that, guys. It is shining through the legends and the topographic design. And it is also pretty bright and vibrant. Amazing RGB. But okay, now let's go ahead and check out its software, web-based software. But okay, I have MCHOSE official website over here where you can buy it. Now if you scroll down a little bit and go to WebHub, you can go to their web-based software. When you click that, you'll be greeted with this. Just allow it. It might be in Chinese or different language for you at first, but yeah, just go to the bottom left over here and select English. But okay, first we're greeted with the create or import profile over here, change configuration, rename, stuff like that, and then the lighting settings over here. So you can get very customizable. As you can see, we have custom, and then I really like reactive ones, if you know me. Oh, look at how fast that is. Can you see it? Let me just lower the speed a little bit. Yeah, that's better. And the brightness is 100. Yeah, it's pretty bright. I have no problems with that. We can also enable color palette if we have a desired color that we want. Very nice and customizable. But okay, moving on to the trigger settings. I'm not gonna go into too much details on the reasons why I set those specific actuation points and stuff like that, because I already made a separate video about that. And if you're confused why you can't select the keys, you gotta go to individual setting keys first and then you select it. But here are my settings. If you want to copy it, you can copy it, and you can also set dead zones and stuff like that. You can go to as low as 0.01 millimeters on the sensitivity of the rapid trigger on the press and release. You can also separate that and do continuous rapid trigger. But yeah, very easy to set up and change the actuation points rapid trigger over here. I have no problems with the trigger settings tab over here. Now for the key remapping, very obvious. You can set macros and remap the keys. Change the different layers, Mac layer, FN3, FN1. You can also do advanced keys. Now this is where SOCD is. I've already set mine for A and D, but yeah, you can also do rapid snappy, dynamic keystroke, mod tap, and toggle key. And in the performance settings, you can also change the performance. Very nice. This is not very, or I wish more keyboards did this, where you can change the polling rate, since a lot of you guys have been asking for that. But yeah, on this one you can change it 8000 hertz, 4K, 2K, or 1K. Of course, I set mine on 8000 hertz, and then we also have key repeat optimization. So if you notice that your keys are repeating when you're typing maybe, or double clicking on the spacebar, most of the time you can enable this. We also have berserk mode, which makes it faster and more sensitive, but make sure that you have pretty nice and stable switches. And an adaptive dynamic calibration beta. It's on beta right now, but yeah, this enables you to, it's like automatic calibration from what I can see, but yeah, you can read this and stuff. We also have stability mode on. We can enable Win key lock and switch to Mac mode if we want. And in other settings, we can update the firmware, and we can also factory reset the keyboard. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the software. Pretty complete, simple. I have no problems with it. Pretty feature packed as well. Like everything that you will be needing will be over here. But okay, now let's go and test this out more in the keyboard inspector app. It should have 8000 hertz polling rate over here. I'm not 100% sure how accurate keyboard inspector is, but yeah, for those that wants to see the results, here they are. And yeah, pretty accurate, 8000 hertz polling rate. It does have similar patterns to other 8000 hertz keyboards I have. Here are the results for those that are interested. But yeah, now let's go ahead and test this out more in game.
Cage here.
Oh no.
Might be heaven, might be heaven.
Nice.
Careful, careful. The cage heaven. The cage heaven.
Kevin. He top B. 1 minute.
One enemy remaining.
Mix, tap. Stun him.
One AP, 1 AP. Stun. No.
Goofing out, bro.
My turn.
Oh,
One enemy remaining.
one low. Stun from low. Side.
Oh,
105 bridge.
One
Cut
enemy
it.
remaining.
Meron.
3,
3,
2, 1, go.
2, 1. Nice one.
I know exactly where.
Was mid. Cypher was mid. That's mid. Water mix.
Could be on the right.
Water.
One enemy remaining.
Nice one, mix.
Come on, man. You're running, bro. What?
Nah, what's you talking about?
Meron.
B.
I got one.
Spike down Mid.
Raze was
One enemy remaining.
My territory, my crew. I have them now.
I'm right here.
One enemy remaining.
Echo low.
So after playing and testing with the MCHOSE Ace 68, here's my experience so far. Now gaming wise, as expected, it felt amazing and responsive. I mean 128k scan rate or 32k scan rate, whatever it is. Very responsive, the rapid trigger, the actuation points, I really love it. It didn't hold me back when I was gaming, my movements felt instant, it worked like a perfect magnetic keyboard, all of the features, SOCD, all of that worked amazingly and perfect. I didn't really encounter any issues with it when I was gaming. I didn't experience any double clicking with, you know, the spacebar or any keys like that. So yeah, definitely an amazing magnetic keyboard gaming wise. Now how about for my daily use, productivity, editing, stuff like that? I've also had an amazing experience with it. I mean the layout, I've had all of the keys that I needed, the extra keys over here, really like the layout. And I'm also pretty used to FN combination keys, so I don't really mind not having the F key, F layers. Tapping with this keyboard has just been an amazing experience. I mean the sound, the feeling, I personally really like how it sounds like and feels like. So yeah, so far I've been really enjoying this magnetic keyboard for both gaming and non-gaming activities. I mean, I've already tested their A60 Pro and that has just been an amazing experience. So as expected on the A68 over here, amazing experience as well. So would I recommend it? Well, after all I've said and considering that the price, so the cheapest and lowest variation you can get is around $47 with discount code MIGSS, and that is an amazing price considering all of that you're getting over here of the features, web-based software, an overall perfect magnetic keyboard. For $47, that is amazing. And then for the most expensive variation, what makes it more expensive is the white topographic design. So if you really like that design and that see-throughness of the keycaps, you should definitely go for that. And as well as the better switches, that definitely makes the keyboard a little bit more expensive. You can get it for around $76 with discount code MIGSS, which is still amazing. That is below $100, definitely budget friendly still. Not gonna lie, I think all of the variations are worth it for its price. If you can go for the TTC Uranus magnetic switch esports, then that even better. Again, that's the one of the most expensive switches though over here, so if you have that extra money, and yeah, go for it. I think it's an amazing stable magnetic switch. The sound as well, for me at least personally, I really like it. But yeah, feel free to, you know, do your research on the other switches. But hey, if you're really on a tight budget, then why not just go for the normal color, pure black and white, and with the ice blue magnetic switches or the ice rhino magnetic switch as well. I can't really give you guys much opinions about those switches, so you might need to do your own research since I haven't tested them yet. But yeah, if you're really in a budget, then those switches might be enough for you. They won't be as stable as the TTC Uranus magnetic switch esports, but hey, I think they will still do the trick. You might not even notice the performance difference between, you know, those different just increasing the actuation point just a little bit. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this keyboard. I think all of the different variations are worth it. Amazing. I will be putting this keyboard first link in the description, and please use those links when buying anything from MCHOSE, or if you're planning to buy this keyboard, it would really support the channel a lot if you use those affiliate links, and of course my discount code MIGSS. Oh, and a little disclaimer, this keyboard is sent to me by MCHOSE, but that won't change my review though. Everything that you've been hearing me say about this keyboard are all my honest opinions and review. But yeah, I pray and hope that this video will help you in some way. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to stay grateful, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.